Charlotte Becker has noted, which nobody can deny, shuts down comebacks. There is no room for an effective soaring register to be returned in kind. Nobody can deny. And we can see this, I don't know how well it shows up, but here is the resurrection of the rump. It kept being shut down and re-resurrected. It's an attack on the rump, and its refrain is, which nobody can deny, in four lines of a stanza. But there is one notable short version of the Greensleeves Blacksmith's song about the rump parliament that calls not for taking sides of one group against another or making vile attacks, but of calling for harmony in distinction and difference, of concordia discourse. Titled The City of London's New Litany, to the tune of the Blacksmith, the verses have caustic elements, and you can see that in the first stanza, which I can barely read, I think. Okay, I can't read it. From rumps that do rule against customs and laws, from a trade of, I can't read it. Sorry, can someone read it? I can't, from a fardel of fancy styled a good old cause, from wives that have nails which are sharper than claws, good Jove deliver us all. Okay, and we're having an attack on wives at the very beginning, and these little slippages come into the ballad, but generally the ballad is actually calling for customs and laws of civility. And in this last four stanzas, you can see it in the desire for getting rid of discontent, for no more courtesies that have a long pause, that hesitate, for those who condemn before they hear the cause, for those who put up their hand and say, I disagree with you about that topic. From a foe's mercy when one lies in his power, or from a friend's anger in an ill hour. And from men make use of their friends in the nick, and when the brunt's sober, against them do kick. It's extraordinarily different from many of the other rump ballads. And it's our hope that this conference has achieved just such a kind of coming together, even in our differences or different opinions, in which the many different elements of ballads and many different ways of experiencing them and many different perspectives on what all that means does not turn friend into foe, but brings us together in our differences rather than causing discontent. And if we've achieved that, we've truly achieved a full ballad experience. To this end, Assistant Director of EBBA and Megan Palmer Brown went to work to give something back to you. Megan provided the woodcuts. You can see on the left, Chris Marsh, and on the right, the city of Pasadena. Charlotte Becker wrote the ballad, trying to capture our lively exchange of ideas in this conference, and particularly the very last note that we ended on about funding. The whole ballad is based upon the City of London's New Litany, but revised, as ballads are always being revised, to capture the current moment of living English broadside ballads. And it's sung to the shortened version of The Blacksmith, which we are here offering as a parting exchange. It's the last song in your songbook, and it's called The Conference on Ballads New Litany. And I'm gonna shut this down for a second. Can I, if I do that, will it turn black? No, it won't. Yes, it will. Great. Okay, I need a little help, as always.